Neo Metal Sonic. The words that probably make your blood boil when you see my channel. If you don't know what I'm on about, this was a video where I made last year saying that I'd take a load of parts and make me Neo Metal Sonic in real life. Yes. And then exams. Yeah. I'd study for an entire year with no break pretty much at all. But now it's summer. And I actually have time to do stuff, so let's get right into this video and I'm going to give a little roadmap on what's going to happen with it. So first, scale. Initially I wanted it to be roughly around 170 centimeters or my height, but if we shrink it down a bit, it cuts costs a lot, down to around a feasible but still cool 3 feet, which basically means everything is just much cheaper and all the components can still feasibly fit in it without costing anything extra. And it just makes it a bit easier. Components. So for the brain in this thing, we're going to be using the Latte Panda Mu. This is a small system on module with a great size, N100 APU, good efficiency, and cheap enough price. And to actually make it move, we're going to need motors, of course. So for that, we will be using the ST3215. Now, before you flame me, the reason why I'm using these is because they're cheap, they're pretty good with load, and overall they're efficient, kind of, but they'll work. And now, to make it move, but to make it move well, the motors aren't going to really do it cool, and they'll be slow. So initially I wanted to use EDFs to make it kind of use the ground effects. These are small fans which basically have electroducted chambers which push out air. It's really interesting, look it up, but basically this would enable flight. And I wanted to do that until after I did a bit of maths for it, which I'm not good at. I found out that this was going to be around 90 to 147 downwards Newtonic force, which wasn't realistic. So my other option is to use a drone cage, but that'll be later on and it's kind of off my mind right now. Frame. Okay, so what will actually make the skeleton up? So like I said, we'll need a skeleton. This will kind of keep everything in place and just have some order in it. So for this, I need to pick a material. This material will need to be strong, lightweight, and aesthetically pleasing. So for the outwards part, I want to do kind of the metallic appearance, but I don't want to do chrome plastic because that chips, and I also don't want to do metal because it's just too heavy. So I'm still kind of thinking there. If you have any ideas, comment down below. But for right now, I think I'm just going to use 3D printed carbon fiber and kind of an appeal off of that. But I know where I'm getting them done. PCBWAY. The sponsor of today's great video. PCBWAY is an online PCB manufacturing website. They provide PCBs, 3D printing, and other CNC materials. As well as that, they can fully assemble your PCBs and provide metal stencils. All you have to do is drag and drop your files and get a quick turnaround time of 3 to 5 days. And even if you don't know how to model PCBs, you can use the shared projects tab from other people who have made amazing projects like you. As well as that, PCBWAY also provides many different material services such as CNC, 3D printing, sheet metal fabrication, and injection molding, all with their own individual and amazing materials. If I wanted, I could even get titanium made. And right now, if you use the code linked in my description or on screen here, you can get a major discount on all PCB manufacturing and CNC. So what are you waiting for? Go over to PCBWAY right now and get your boards made. And now, back to the video. Software. Okay, the boring part. Of course, I'll be using Windows 11, the greatest consumer operating system in the world. Okay, seriously, all jokes aside, I'll probably be using a distribution of Linux, just because it's the easiest and I'll have best integration. In reality, I'll probably be using a distribution such as Robot Operating System, or maybe Ubuntu. I don't know. I haven't really thought about this that much. And I need fast response time, complexity, simple, and decent communication layers. What's next for the channel? So if you've noticed, my recent videos have been very look at tech, laugh at it, and complete, which is fine for the odd time, but it gets very boring. I like the server arc because I was actually building something, and even the airport PC because that was random oddity, but I'll be making more kind of individual videos more recently. I'll also be live streaming random repairs and other things that I don't want on the separate channel. So it'll be made of random 6 parts of videos and it'll probably come out in around mid 2027. Realistically speaking, that gives me enough time to start it. And there'll be small random project videos in between and obviously, like I said, live streams, just because they're easy, there's no editing. So yeah, that's around this video. If you could, please go back and watch my old videos, because this will not be cheap. Not be cheap at all. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And I'm sorry for delaying this, but yeah, go watch my old videos.